And we're back.
That's right.
Slap beats with my dog, Uncle Slim.
In the house.
Catch him every day, real stories with Uncle Slim. Every Thursdays. Story time. Story time with Uncle Slim. Yeah,
it is.
And I said it earlier, I got to practice and still forget this shit. But no, I mean, good, man. We back, man. Another week.
Another long.
Feeling good.
I see you got on your Panthers today, so we must be playing today.
Yeah, we playing today, man. We got the Saints, man. That should be a victory. Another victory.
I said something about the Saints.
He's been racking up some wins lately, man. Some good hard wins too, man. So
What a
team win.
decent time.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what's up, though.
So we'll see what's up today, man. Damn, I ain't got my hat, but we good.
They got I don't know what day this is, but they still got the shutdown. Government shutdown still going on.
Which is stupid.
Yeah, I just hope, people, people doing okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Well, unfortunately, I ain't gonna say unfortunately. I don't see a lot of our videos. I'll just put it like that. I don't see a lot of us out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, see what it is showing now. Like like we can show things, like people can show things in a certain light.
Right.
But when it get to how do people say, when the rubber hit the road, when the nuts and bolts, you really see who's suffering.
Right.
You're going to have some people hurting, but you really going to see who really suffering. And that's what's going on now. You seeing who really suffering. The only thing you really got to see is the ones who really, really complaining.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. So
for sure.
Like I said before, I think the pain has just been spread around to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It's well warranted for sure.
But I always did say, I think the people, military vets, disabled, homeless people, the elderly,
right?
They should always get it no matter what's going on.
Yeah,
I don't care what kind of argument they got going on and the thing. And I try not to really be political, but from what I've heard, and I'm pretty sure people might correct me on this, but from what I've heard, it's a lot of it is because the Democrats want Trump to do some things for the illegals.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too.
And he's refusing to do it. And then I tell you again, I don't know how true any of this is, but I saw something where somebody was saying that the regular Americans and legal immigrants, they're on one side, and then you have the illegal immigrants on the other side, and they're saying that the illegal immigrants are actually getting more tangibles than the legal immigrants and the American citizens. So again, I don't know how true this is, but I will say this: something's going on.
Yeah,
it is something.
If that's true, it's
not
sad.
business as usual.
But it is business as usual. If we really be being honest, it's just we seeing them fight right now about it. You know what I'm saying? No, but we've been talking about it. Yeah, no, we've been talking about it. They've been.
I think that's good to see.
Taking our resources, giving it to them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hyping it up as if it's for us.
Right.
And then we see the pushback, and they don't know how to handle it. It's crazy that they had to come to a government shutdown.
Well,
I'll say a partial. I ain't even gonna say a full government.
Because that's what I thought I heard. It was partial.
Like I said, and I heard that from you. So
right.
I assumed, if it's shut down, it should be shut down for everybody. But we also know the politicians are getting
paid.
Hopefully, I got USAA and Navy Federal. I see that they did put the funds in there for a majority of the military.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Hopefully, I honestly feel this is what, and I've been felt like this. When it comes to this, the first people who need to be shut off are the congressmen.
Yeah. If think about it, you're not going to be all gung-ho to do it if you know you're affected also.
Right.
So I think that's good. If that was to happen, then let's do it across the board. Let's not play no games so everybody can feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? And that might urge people to, let's come to the table a little bit furiously.
Yeah, man, but we know what it is.
But if I'm getting paid and you're not, I'm not, and I'm the one who really, you know what I'm saying? I don't be thinking about it or taking too much,
Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right, bro. And that's sad, man.
But I'll say there's a lot of things. Again, I always say when these folks argue amongst each other. I don't think we should get involved in it. I think what we should do is sit back and take notes, because when people start to argue, a lot of information come up.
Right.
And a lot of information that's been said, next thing you know, like, oh man, they said this like 2-3 years ago. Now he admitting that was a lie, because they so in this heated argument. But we tend to get involved where we don't need to be involved.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's a good thing. Now, it also reveals a lot of things, especially I'm gonna jump into the story.
Good.
With the benefits getting cut off, and they had this storm that happened down in Jamaica. It was a hurricane.
Storm, yeah, hurricane,
Big
Category 5.
Yeah, and that was very, very unfortunate, but it revealed a lot of things about how certain people felt, you know, about us. I'll say this before I get into it. Growing up, man, I've known a lot of Caribbean folk, and a lot of them beautiful people. And we're not, what I'm about to say, we're not talking about those people. We're not talking about the riders, as they say, you know. We're talking about the ones that come over and denigrate us. And we overlooked it for a long time. We really overlooked it because we was on some, you know, we black and let's say, but now we starting to pay attention. It's like now a lot of these people getting into politics now, and they're saying, you know, voting against us in certain things. And now we saying, hey man, it's a problem.
Right.
You know, and this storm, in my opinion, I saw a lot, man. I saw a lot of, and it was this thing about some lady was complaining, then turn around, the lady was from Bermuda.
Right.
And then they were saying after even when they found out this lady was from Bermuda, they still was, you know, had a lot of negative thing to say about us. So I took it as that. Y'all just use that as an excuse to say negative things about us.
Right.
But again, I don't take it out on all the people in the Caribbean.
Right.
But I will say this, we're not tolerating that anymore. The disrespect is over. Those days are done. So, and I'll say this too. It would be unfortunate for us to, how they say, clap back, and it's going to be shrapnel. So some good people might get hit.
Caught in this show.
But I will say this to that, and I'll let you have the floor. We, as Black Americans, we've always called out coons. We've always called out people who spoke negatively about other Black people. A lot of them don't do that.
Right.
So, and we ignored it for a long time. So now I think it's getting to the point where a lot of us, okay, well, if you ain't going to check them, we going to check them. And some of y'all going to catch shrapnel for it. So
And honestly,
I think that's where we're at right now.
honestly, bro, we always been, there's always been casualties of war, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Unfortunately, you know what I mean?
But Slap, if you ain't know you in the war,
Yeah.
I'm saying you take a lot of stuff, we ain't know we, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, really, you know, so if that's the route we going to go, then it is what it is.
What it is.
Because you know how we are as a people.
Yeah.
We don't take too much from nobody like that. You know what I'm
Before we get to that point, as a people, we're loving, caring people.
First and foremost.
Nah, they're gonna portray that, oh, we're just hard up, ready to fight all the time, ready to have sex all the time, ready to do that. But no, we're smart, intellectual, business-minded, family-oriented people. Now, do we have a faction of people that just do dumb shit? Of course, that's just like any other community, right? And y'all always push that to the forefront. Y'all don't never push the good ones to the forefront. That's what we're here for. We're going to start pushing the good ones to the forefront.
But see, it's a shame we have to do that because our history in this country has proven otherwise.
Right.
For every, I'm trying to think of, you know, Sexy Red. I don't want to put the sister on the spot, but her name just popped.
But I get you. It's just
but every Sexy Red, man, we got, you know what I'm saying, Maya Angelou.
Oh yeah.
It's a balance. It's not just all ratchet, all bad. It's a balance. It's unfortunate that some people just take that small percentage of quote unquote ratchetness and they show that and they perpetuate that. But we know our history in this country and the world.
Yeah.
We got mirrors of people who don't even speak English now. So you know, let's stop that. And again, now that we're knowledgeable and we know now, hey, everybody in our friend, the term, how they say it? All skin folk and kinfolk.
Yeah.
We learning that now.
Yeah.
But then now we see it. Now I guarantee you, Slap, from here on in, because people already seen it's going to be a change when it comes to us dealing with other folk.
Right.
That's just won't happen. They pushed us too far.
Like you said before, in the prior show, they don't want you to see that because it's going to
Oh yeah.
Open up something to you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to force you to use your mind, the pride, bring that pride back. Which I feel like we're more prideful than any.
Yes.
This is the most prideful we ever been. Well, I ain't going to say that because there was pride.
It was.
Like when your mom and dad, it was way more. It was a lot of pride back then. You know what I mean?
Now we looking.
I think we're getting back to that.
Yes, because we looking now. See, before we just knew we was great. Now I looking like, wait a minute now. Hey, look. And I think that's what's going on. People's looking is different from saying it, knowing it versus visualizing it.
Right.
Because when you visualize it, I'm telling you, it's a whole. I give you an example of what I mean. Christmas time. You know, when you want. See, parents tell you what you want for Christmas. You want it, and you want it, and you want it. But boy, when you get it, that's total different feeling than just wanting it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where we're at now. A lot of people are getting.
Yeah, I think we're in a good stick, man. This past, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm used to. You know, you tend to fall back to, past things. That's just what it is. You know the future from your past,
Right.
But I'm glad we just staying down. I've seen a lot of videos where black farmers, hey, look here, we out here. If y'all need support, come on out here, get it while it lasts. I've been seeing a lot of that. So I mean, we were standing up for each other, and hopefully. This should be the thing that bring us all together to see that without us, we all we got.
Yeah, right.
We all we got, and if we don't fight to help each other, we're gonna be just as lost as we always been. You know?
From what I've seen though, it's like good. We need you. We don't need everybody.
Right.
We just need a large portion of people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, with like minds to make things happen.
Right, for sure.
Because it's been proven before. Yeah. And let's be real, everybody is not going to be on the same. Because everybody got different agendas.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'll say this too, Slap. Think about it, when you young, you think a certain way. And a lot of us, you know, you young, you think a little reckless. You know, we gonna live forever, and a lot of people like that. As you get older, you get a little wiser. Your viewpoints start to change.
Right.
And I think that's what it is. Not saying that everybody lost, is just some of us getting it, and some of us still out there trying to find a way. But I think it's enough of us now that's galvanized to really make things move. We on point now.
Oh yeah,
we see the difference. We see the lines are showing that. So I'm you. Trust me, this is 2025, getting ready to be 2026. We definitely gonna see some changes when it comes to how we deal with other people. Yeah, we definitely gonna see that. Still have the loving spirit, but at the same time, we got it now with our culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody just got to be able to come in our culture. Like,
I mean, they forced us to do.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Because they try to erase us, man.
And that's the thing. We bring you in, and there's always an ulterior motive behind it. It ain't like, let me, you know what? I'm tired of screwing people. Let me let them in. I'm gonna eat with them regardless. They're gonna make money. And the dummies, if y'all stick with us, the money gonna keep flowing. Like you just want a quick come up, which that's the game. That's how everybody move. You know what I mean? Everybody want a quick come up.
But hey, you already said, man, if all of us get together in this country, we literally will be like the 10th richest nation. Like we'll be a nation within a nation. That's a different conversation for
that's case. And then how does it go? How fast? Was the Asians money stay with 30 days, 45 days?
It's a large number.
You know, I'll just stay in there for a couple hours.
Not even that. It's really like 30 minutes, maybe out. Because I give you an example. Most of us, I say this, the beautician and the barber in a black community, they're one of the people that'll touch that recycled money first.
Right.
Okay. Because I'm just using guys, all right? Think of the average guy, you know, he going on a date or whatever on Friday, Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Fresh. Oh yeah, he might go to the mall and spend some money.
Yeah.
But think about it now. At one time, he could go to the barber shop and she could go to the beauty salon, come up out of there, walk down the street and get fresh at the local, you know, clothing shop right there. Soon as you leave out your neighborhood and you go into the mall, now you spending money with other people. You go to the grocery store, anything outside of that. So yeah, it's dwindled down. I will say this though, the black church gets a lot of that money first also. You know, so I'll leave that.
Tax free.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go on forever about the black church, that community, good or bad. You know what I mean? It's good and it's definitely bad. Right. You know what I mean?
And I don't, because I've known the church has helped a lot of people.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I said good or
Yeah.
bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm talking about it. I came up in a church family on my daddy's side, right?
My mom's side, yeah.
So you know, I mean, you knew how to in church. Right? I mean, my granddaddy was the pastor.
Right.
So I mean, it don't get no more church than that. You know what I mean? But he wasn't the multi-million church. He was the small church where everybody called him, "Hey, pastor, I need you," but he been right there. You know what I mean?
And you know, I think people get it, I don't want to say get it confused, lose focus on the fact that we have the capability of making choices. So if somebody was to go out there, let's say somebody into the church, they go to church all the time and that's what they do, they got the spirit or whatever, but they go out there and do some hideous crime. The other people on the outside shouldn't look at that and say, "Oh, church is bad, I should stop going."
Right.
Because of that, everybody has their own.
Right. Man, go there for your own personal beliefs.
Go there for your.
Because if you're going to church to look at somebody else anyway, you ain't need to be there anyway. If you go there for the word, and you take out of the word what's meant for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We know what church is.
Oh yeah.
We know, when I used to go to church, everybody been clean, but it didn't feel like a fashion show.
Right.
Except Easter and certain days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now, man, I saw a lady, man, a video, man. I don't know if you saw this. They
Go ahead.
walking down the aisle. The lady hat, man, this guy dang on big, bro.
I ain't see that one.
When I say this, man, I mean like literally. This for real. It's not the man. Listen, was this big, dog. Man, if I find the video, I'm gonna send it to you.
That's big hat there.
Man, this was beyond big hat day.
Seriously, this has been used. This is a real video.
This is a real video, bro. Like I just saw it. I want to say I saw it this week or last week. When I said the lady hat, look at my hand, man. Her hat came out here. The edges of her hat were out here, bro.
That's crazy.
Swinging around, had it tilted to the side like a.
She chilling her.
Man, looked like the Desperado hat.
She chilling.
But that shit was huge, dog. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was huge, bro.
Let me ask you this. Now, a lot of y'all might have seen this one. Have you seen the one where the girl been calling all the churches with the recording is like a she has like a fake playback back of a baby crying.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, man, you got to see it. It's kind of sad, bro. She called all these churches with the baby crying in the background, asking if they can get her Similac.
Right.
And but then, man, so many churches was like, "No, you got to be a member. We don't do that here," and all that. And it was like a big number. They said it was like maybe 30 or 40 churches. I know I'm getting that number wrong, but they said it was like a big number like that, 39 churches or something like that. She called and only like 3 of them say they would help. So
I'm not surprised.
That says a lot.
Man, that says that I mean, that says more than a lot, bro.
Yeah, brother.
You know what I mean? That's just like when they had the big storm in what's that, Texas?
Oh yeah.
No, they wouldn't let them in the mega churches.
Yeah. What was the man?
The biggest one, I forgot his name. The biggest one out there, the white guy. I forgot his name.
But they kind of.
But Creflo, I ain't hear Creflo Dollar put nobody in the church neither.
That's true.
Not to say he didn't, but I ain't heard he did. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know what it is with this church. Like I said, I came from a church. My granddad had a small church. You know what I mean? And he looked out for everybody. You know what I mean? He most times he ain't had it, but he knew, hey, this is my tribe.
Right.
I'm gonna look out for my tribe.
And mostly it be them small churches like that.
Yeah.
Do a lot. Cause like you said, the small churches, they would have food drives. They would have food. But yeah, a lot of them have the food drives and stuff like that. You go at certain hours. They even have it on the news. Like you go certain hours, you get a back.
They said when this thing recently they extended the hours from.
See what I'm saying? Normally with us, because I remember the reason why I'm talking like this. Oh, yeah, I remember Hurricane Hugo, and during Hugo, man, the community came together.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They feel like the community. That's why I knew when this thing was happening. Like, man, we always come together.
Yeah, so sure.
We'll be fine. It'll be a struggle, but we not see.
I'm just glad that they can't just throw shit on us no more. You know what I mean? Like the video is proof. Like, let me ask you this: did you see the Halloween just passed a couple weeks ago, or last week maybe? You saw the blackface shit?
Oh yeah, but okay, let me speak on that right quick. I mean, okay. Now, let's be real now, and I always say this. And again, anytime when I go in these conversations, I always say white supremacists because I'm the only people that do that kind of stuff. All right. But I always said this: these people are not creative at all.
Right.
Think about it now. Blackface, that got to be what, 150 years old?
Exactly.
I mean, come on, man. Y'all ain't.
It don't even make sense at this point.
And let's be real. Let's be totally honest with you. At this point, the people who report the blackface or whatever probably get a little bit more upset than the people who actually see it.
Right, right.
Because it's like, at this point, let's be real, man. Anything y'all see online and somebody talking crazy, doing blackface or whatever, none of these people do it in nobody's face.
No.
They'll keep it online. But that's to me, it's getting to the point where getting kind of sad, man.
Yeah.
Think about it. You ain't come out with nothing. That's 150. That's the only thing y'all come out wearing. That's kind of sad.
We barely use the C word because we got other jokes we can use.
Thank you. Now, flashing back now, you remember I'm gonna show you the difference when I say creativity.
Right.
All right. And it wasn't even the same. A lot of them were using the excuse, the comedian Drewski.
Yeah.
You remember
Yeah.
Drewski did some.
Yeah.
But all right, now, if y'all familiar with the Drewski skit, I think he was supposed to be a hillbilly.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Now look at what he put into that.
Right, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Literally, he put the whole
time.
the everything.
Exactly. He's like just all down to the goddamn suntan.
So much effort, and they went out into the world, and he made it funny. It was a skit that was funny.
Yeah, and the one he doing now funny with as the black and off done. What the thing called? I forgot. The Israelites. Yeah, the Israelites are funny.
See, these are skits. Those are funny, right? So, but look what they do. Oh, just get some shoe polish. I mean, what I supposed to do?
One day she had this brown makeup with the morning on. I said, bro, you look stupid.
But what's the point? First thing
I want a reaction.
that don't work no more. And that's what I'm saying. You're not creative enough. You still using something 150 years old. Y'all ain't thinking that Nelson's then? So them things ain't, and think of these younger kids now. You really think that trick-or-treaters, there's people who going out there Halloween trick-or-treating now, if they had just seen it and nobody put no kind of description, they wouldn't even trip on that.
Right, right.
So that don't hit as they think it does.
Right, it does. We didn't
Don't hit no more, man. I'll tell you what, you white supremacists, I tell you what impressed me.
Yeah.
Do that in a real brother phase.
Yeah.
Or a real sister phase.
Word.
Do that, and then I don't impress him. Film that, and then show me him not doing it, and then I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
Other than that don't do nothing for nobody. You can't. That shock value is dead. That don't work no more, man.
Yeah, they create.
I don't people say, man, try again. That don't work no more, brother.
Go ahead, put a thing on you when you get a chance.
That don't work no more, man.
Yeah, man, that thing. I saw that. I was like, man, you know what, bro? Just get something new, man. Cause that shit so played out.
Because even with the Drewski stuff, man, they made a whole outrun. They're like, man, anybody can see that's a skit. That's no different than a How many times have you seen comedians stand up there, man, and tell white black jokes?
Right.
But the blackface is like you purposely trying to.
Yeah, you just trying to do some extra for no reason.
That don't work.
Like, and what?
That don't work.
Yeah, I ain't know, man. I just call them. I ain't call it black. I'm just call it Leatherface, fella, because that's what it looked like. Like I said, the one, I don't know if she a comedian or not, but that's the same girl. They said her whole bit is about race.
And that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So it ain't even, she's not funny.
A lot of them, that's what it is. It's just an excuse to do racist stuff. Because it's like, let's be real, you can mix race into comedy and it'll be funny.
Right.
Some of y'all might remember some of them shows back in the day, like Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? George Jefferson, he used to call him like honky slamming doing it. You can use, but when you can tell when somebody deliberately trying, but my point is, none of those tactics get a spark out of us anymore.
Right, right.
They can do material.
Please.
For real. That ain't even funny.
Man, 'cause, I mean, it's 2025.
Yeah.
Nothing has sparked your brain yet, you know what I mean? But we know what it is from most of them, you know.
But I'm gonna be real with you, Slow Slap. I like it. I like when the racism is overt instead of covert.
You're right.
And I know who I'm dealing with. And look at no attitude, no nothing, nothing.
You know, we come from that though. We Charleston, South Carolina. That's all we need to say. You research it if you don't. I'm pretty sure you know because y'all come down here by the droves just to look at the slaves. Listen, you know why we were the #1 tourist country. Oh yeah, we got the beaches. They ain't blue. You know what I'm saying? So we know AR really
It's the
died.
most historic twist in this country.
Yeah.
So
You were right. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? We know what it is.
but we've been dealing with that. But my thing is this: I was telling somebody at the shop. Say you had to get some work done at your house, right? And painting,
Right.
roof or whatever.
And it's funny you said that. I'm gonna let you finish. I got a story for that.
So somebody say, I charge you X amount of dollars for your roof. And, you know, hey, roof's ain't cheap. You done put out some grands on it.
Right.
Just to find out after the fact this dude racist, he part of the clan or something like that. Like, no, let my racism be in my face so I know who I spend my money or who I need to deal with.
Yeah.
Or me hanging around some people who I think cool
Right.
until we have a few drinks and all of a sudden they want to string me up. So I'm like, nah, let me just see off top. Let me see a tattoo. Let me see a little crazy stuff y'all say about us so we could just, you stay over there and I stay over there.
Yeah.
And if I gotta be with you, like, okay, he already tell me where you stand. Let me go.
Right.
You know, keep my power tool with me.
Sure. Yeah, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no attitude no more. It ain't not just let me it is a man.
Yeah, as a man.
And we can handle it as a man. So it ain't no way
You're mad for real.
to be
But I'm gonna tell you, we same fella I put you on for your plumbing.
right. Yeah.
Him and another foreman. They worked together for years. He told me a story. He's like, yeah, man, the other foreman asked him to do some work for his daddy.
Right.
Little small toilet, you know what I mean? Sink maybe, but I think it might have just been a toilet or something. He going to sit there, he said, the daddy tell him, hey, don't sit your black ass on my toilet. I don't want him sitting on my toilet, but you want me to do the work?
Wow. See, that's crazy.
But James, but we go into that a lot. You know what I mean? That's just one incident. You know what I mean? But that's good. So you work with these people on the regular.
Right.
Ain't no telling how much people done come to your barbershop for that type of time.
But yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Again, I always say this in 2025, we've been dealing, I think this stuff don't bother us like that no more. And a lot of us saying, you know, some of us like, man, just leave us alone.
You the one, that shows more.
That's on
your,
you.
you know what I mean? Your shit than me, man.
But I think, Slap, I think what it is with some of these people too, I think what it is, Slap, I think throughout history, man, these people done did everything to us. They done did everything and threw the kitchen sink and they still looking in awe like, man, I ain't break these people.
Yeah, man.
I done gone around the world and break everybody else.
Yeah.
I just, these people, I ain't break these people.
You can't, bro, because we go with the flow.
What is it with these people?
We're the genuine. We are the original.
So-
you know what I mean? We know how to move with the earth and the wind and the fire and the stars and the sea. We know how to, you know what I'm saying?
I say, just, you know, this, I much rather, you know, man, this ain't over there and let us do us.
Keep it this way.
Yeah.
Keep it this way.
I like it. I like
Hell, I saw a lady. Now it's the videos. Oh, I wish somebody would. They assuming we gonna come steal their groceries. They think we gonna come steal their groceries. Fuck, I look like we don't even eat the shit y'all eat.
Thank you.
You know, you gonna be your own people. Your own.
But no, that's another thing. Glad you said that.
Yeah.
I want y'all to pay attention to the stories of who's stealing out these stores.
Oh yeah.
I just saw something too, and it'd be like, yeah, them boy do. But see, when you hear about us doing something, it might be one or two people doing it. When other dudes, it'd be like whole ranges of people.
Right.
Bro, they get locked up in droves. So just pay attention. And I'm saying this is a learning experience. This is the time, as long as I've been on the planet, well, I've seen we wasn't involved in nothing.
Right.
And I think this time we just should just look and observe and see how people really think,
Chill out.
how they feel.
Yeah.
And like, it's a good time, man. Everybody, all these people we thought been friends and allies we seeing now. Your best friend, look in the mirror. Your partner next to you, your homeboy next to your family, that's your people.
Yeah.
Black Americans, them your people.
No, for sure.
You know, but all that friendly stuff, man, y'all better cut that out.
Yeah, we can't do it no more.
No more, man. We can't afford to do
We
it.
really can't, man.
Can't.
We need to, honestly, we got to go back to, dang it. Man, this black man, I've been up earlier. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I went to sleep early last night, before 9 probably. Been back up at 2:30, just up,
I feel that.
watching the Mayor of Kingstown.
Yeah, man, I gotta check that show out.
It's
man.
cool, man.
I gotta check that show out.
It's,
Is that the one with Cranston on there? Bryan Cranston?
Renner, Jonathan.
No, okay. It's
it
one with
one-
Bryan Cranston on. Somebody was telling me that.
That was Bryan Cranston.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, I haven't seen, no, I don't think he's on that one.
Yeah, John, you know my man. That's my guy. He life out your ever since Malcolm.
What's his name, Mom? What his name was, Hindenburg, what his name was?
On the show. It was Hindenburg, right? Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. Yeah. I know Mr. White.
Mr. White.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show been a
Yeah,
trip.
you know who I am. Hey, bro, yeah, bro, going from nothing to,
Yeah.
that's crazy how that street to get you, boy. Yeah, man. But other than that, man, I've been seeing like low videos here and there, man, but I ain't really been researching too much stuff. Oh, well, we got things close to home with Marvin Pendarvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, cause like I said, I used to see him at these nonprofits I used to do the photos for and stuff like that. I thought he was a good dude. I mean, not to say he's a bad dude. Everybody get caught up in something.
So okay, but okay. What exactly did he do? I think I heard
Some money.
some chick. Okay, all right.
He took for the initial, he took some money and just didn't know how to do it. I think he might have did it over the phone or some text messages, something, you know how it is. And then after that, you know they do the check and then the research, and now he just got like 10 other charges.
So he got a lot.
Yeah, that's what I sent you this week.
Oh,
They did the investigation, and then they got all kind of other stuff. So
Dang.
you know, I mean, it is what it is. Another black man downfall.
Oh man, he's
looking bad.
around for a little while too, right?
Yeah. But look at North Charleston, bro. Something about to happen because they got all these councilmen out of the way. They done got getting one of the prominent lawyers out the way.
Yeah. But but think about, okay, again, I like history shows patterns.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever notice when it's like a level, it's like levels. It'd be like you see all these black guys get locked up or something. You know what I'm saying? But like the same the council people.
Right.
But you never, but then they'll make it seem like they've been running the show. And it's like, we know we would run the show. They never show the people pulling their strings. They never show the people high up. And I always say the people high up, they don't look like you.
It's gonna be
They don't ever show them. The only time, let me say this, I take that back. The only time they show their face is like, say it's like a mayor or something like that. Right. And say it's like a high profile case that happened and all the what you call it, prosecutor or something like that, and it was to say, hey, we gonna let this person go. Right. Then you have, I've seen it where they override judges and all. Like, I said, we gonna let the next thing you know, these people, these white folks come in that you never seen before, and it's like they run the show. They showing you who the big dogs really are. So that's what it is too. We seen these people and we thinking, hey, these people, no, them ain't the real people. It's people on top of them that we don't see. You remember the Black Lives Matter?
Oh yeah.
Everybody were talking about Black Lives Matter, and then you find out later on a dude named George Soros that kind of behind.
This be my thing. This is my thing with this type of shit, man. You know the money gonna come regardless because people are emotional. So people want to help. Why not put the right person in there to begin with to keep the thing going?
Well, no, you gotta look at it. It's bigger than that. Like, okay, you have people out here that will give you a cause to fight for.
Right.
They'll make up a whole cause for you to fight for, and that's just for control.
Right.
That's all it is. So it ain't really about putting the right or wrong person. It ain't about that, because the whole thing.
No matter, I control it regardless.
I control it regardless. I have to look. I would much rather give you something to fight for than y'all organically
fight for something.
Because once it's off the guard, like how they say the grassroots come up with something. Right, it's rooted. It's hard. I give you an example of what I mean. Remember when they were trying to cancel Dave Chappelle? Mm-hmm. The grassroots held him down. Right. Can't cancel another one. Cat Williams. The grassroots held him down. Yeah. Once the grassroots got you, that's it.
And that's scared of that power.
Right. So what they do is, I'm gonna give you a cause to fight for, because too many things happening, y'all. Somebody, a Messiah gonna pop out of y'all in a minute. So I'm gonna give y'all a cause to fight for, and I'm gonna control that cause. If you think about Black Lives Matter. Mm-hmm. I remember me and a dude that got into it about Black Lives Matter. It was a white guy. We got into it back and forth about Black Lives Matter. And I told him, I said, bro, think about it. I don't know no black person who know a black person who know a black person who Black Lives Matter. Right. Most of us didn't know nobody who been in Black Lives Matter.
You're right.
And then at the end of it, because I started seeing rallies where it been like people been talking about Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It been more white folks out there than black folks.
Exactly.
And then you started seeing, and this another thing that happens with our movement. A lot of our movements get co-opted. That Black Lives Matter movement, if you look at any of them videos and they show them large gatherings and stuff like that or whatever, you gonna see a lot of rainbow flags.
Yeah.
They always do that. You know how many people be in these areas like what was the thing that happened in St. Louis years ago? Mike Brown.
Mm-hmm.
You had people that were grassroots on the ground activists that was bringing attention to certain things that were already going on in the city before the Mike Brown thing, right? They on camera, and next thing you know, you got these people popping up with signs talking about gay lives and trans lives matter, and even the people who live there saying, we don't even know who these people are.
Right.
So they'll ship them in.
Well, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that they got what they call crisis actors.
Yes. You've seen people. Now I don't lie, I haven't, but I've seen people sent me videos of this crisis actor. And you got to think, how you at all these things? Who paying you to be from?
It don't make sense.
It's something how disaster happened,
and now you're tearing up all the windows, and now you're trying to make it seem like it's the community.
But how you got there?
Yeah. Well, they fund them, but they fund them.
That's what I'm saying. So that they had another dude. I cannot remember his name. They showed a direct line from him getting paid from the Democrats, because this the time of the year they're gonna start amping up to get you to vote and stuff like that. So they're gonna have a lot of things, and people gonna be online saying this and that. But they get paid to say this stuff. You know, they're not doing it for the people. They get paid. That's why the grassroots are so important, because it's natural and organic. And once we got it, it's over.
I wonder how the recent elections did.
Oh, but now,
it was local elections, right? That we just
they did. Yeah, it was a lady, and she said she went to the local. But all that got kind of overshadowed by the guy in New York.
Oh, winning?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, there's a lot of.
Well, we knew. What was the? I keep wanting to say Eric Mays because I saw him earlier this morning. But no, what's the fella's name? Who was the mayor before? Black guy
in New York?
Yeah.
Eric Adams, you talking about?
Was it Eric Adams?
I have no idea, brother. I'll be real with you on that one.
Eric Adams was the Detroit guy, right?
That's who.
With the real raspy voice, the councilman. Point of order.
No.
That ain't Eric Meade. So Eric Adams was the
proof.
Eric Meade. I saw him this morning. But so the other guy was Eric Adams there.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what's.
But he was the truth.
Yeah,
he was in Detroit.
Yeah, he was
in Detroit.
You can tell he been a Detroit player. You know what I mean? Not player as in player, but
I mean, listen. Even if he was a player, look at the words that were coming out of his mouth now.
Right.
That's all that matters. It don't matter about, because look, we humans, man, everybody, look, we've all made mistakes in our lives.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's about owning up responsibility and then changing your life.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of pastors do it, and that's what they tell you, right? Hey, I used to do this and then now pass something. So, hey, man, you can't judge, you know.
I had a white guy one time, one of my old bosses, he told me, man, look here, bro, it ain't about how you mess up. It's about how you fix it.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna jump on you for every fact. You're young. I actually like you. I want to train you. I was working for Harley Davidson then.
Oh wow!
Don't you? Yeah. But he was a cool dude, man. But see, you go back and think on things. I kind of fucked him over.
How old were you?
I mean, I was a teen, bro. I was like, you was just hitting my 20s and shit like that. No, but I got the opportunity to go overseas, the world.
Oh, work.
Contractor, right?
Yeah.
I just didn't tell him, that I told, really motherfucker I was fucking with. He's my boss, but you know how that shit is. But matter of fact, me and Mello been working there.
All right.
So I told Mello, you know what I mean, and all the black people, but I ain't told him now. Which, going back now, I'm like, I should have told him, because it was messed up. He was actually the ones who actually had my back in the shit, you know what I mean?
He still live?
I don't know if I don't think he's still there. I think his name was Connor, maybe, or...
Well, shout out to Connor right now.
I think that's in there.
Connor might be looking at you right now.
Yeah, but man, I apologize for that, but I should have told you.
But at the same time,
but he understood it was for better.
That's what I'm about to say. You bettered yourself. You could have easily been one of these kids that end up in the street and really getting into something else.
Right.
You bettered yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Connor forgive you for that.
Oh, yeah. He's still down there, man. What's up to you, man? Appreciate that advice you used to always give me, man, for real.
Now, you Connor, that reminds me, I don't know why. Do you remember this boy, a little boy, matter of fact, this was on an episode of the Boondocks. A little boy, I think his name was Milton. He been doing, I like to do bad things. He been like 8, 9 years old. Hey, I like to do bad things. He stole his grandmama Edge.
This was an actual little dude.
That's what I'm saying.
That was an actual little fat dude. Yeah. I remember that shit.
Yeah, but man, but that's what do. But this the thing. I can say we did. Online, we saw his how my man progressed.
Right.
Yeah, man, my man, he gone a few times.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the kid there at the video. I guess he was a McDonald's, little fat kid. He was holding the soda, and I guess somebody was filming him, and he keep looking up at him, like he just kept looking at him like that, little fat guy. Well, fast forward, he was a big time football star in his community or whatever. Man, I think was it McDonald's or was it wherever restaurant he was in? They actually gave him a damn contract. You know what I'm saying?
Things happen. Hey, things happen.
But it's one of them memes. He was a meme now. Well, man, he looking up at him like this right here. They go back down, then he look at him again. Go down, look at him like he had a white shirt on, tucked in. But they like, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Life is funny like that.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you shouldn't judge people. So I don't judge people, but at the same time, man, a lot of us who been on the streets are known people. You know game when you hear it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some of these pastors, I was saying, I don't judge because churches, you know.
Right.
But some of these pastors, when you listen to them, yeah, you can hear it, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, matter of fact, did I send you the video? I thought he was a pastor, but he may not have been. When they were on the stage with the blind guy, he was trying to talk to him. Like he was, you know how they do the little audience thing and they talk and do the little podcast in front of the audience? I guess the guy, he didn't know the guy was blind. The guy stood up and started talking, asking him. He was like, well, what can I do for you? Oh, well, he antagonized him first, saying he was like, you got some toxic in him. Then there's an older fella now. He might have been older than you. He's like, yo, you like, no, I ain't no toxic. I ain't poisonous, brother. You know, he been telling him that.
His wife was there.
His wife's
up slow enough, yeah.
And broke it down like, oh, look here.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
He watched all your stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He came out to support you because he really follow you and really take your word for what it is.
Yeah.
But the way you antagonizing him, you don't even know he's blind.
Right.
That's why he can't, you know what I mean, come walk up to you, whatever, because he was like, man, if you want to help me, shit, let me get a chair up there next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you need something from me.
But that whole thing, though, I tell you what, it showed me, if you read those comments, it was so many people in the comments saying how proud they were of their sister standing up.
Oh, yeah, and she was articulate.
That's right.
And she broke it down.
Yep. That was a
beautiful, the way she broke it down, it was like funny, but still checking you at the same time. He like, you know what? He does something. I give him his medicine. He got a medicine bottle. He used to shake it up. That's what he used to nag. He used to shake it up. And I tell him, can you stop? Because it's so loud. He's like, well, I can't because I can't get my finger down in it.
Right.
So you know what I did? I bought him the Monday through Sunday thing so he could just open it and get his pill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Basically telling him I took the time out to understand what he needed before I judged the situation.
And even you see what, like you said, he was trying to make a joke out of it. Yet if you watch that video again, the part that I smiled at was when she was talking, you saw the husband looking up, and it was like,
I'm a damn right.
You know, what you got there? She did that. She did that.
And man, listen, if you got a good, if you're lucky enough to find a good woman, man, just keep her, bro.
That's a fact.
I mean, we go all go through some shit, you know what I mean?
It's a fact.
And honestly, I ain't gonna say that because I gonna ruffle some feathers.
Well, but let me say this. You right. Because look where we at now.
Yeah.
You look where we at now. I mean, you got a lot of, we need each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether if it's, when I said I don't mean financial, I just mean support.
Right, support.
You know what I'm saying? We treat each other mentally because look what's going on now.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you got somebody who treats you, you better stick with them because it's a lot out here, but it ain't a lot of quality right here.
For sure, especially 9 times.
So you better stick with them, man. Nothing out here, man. You know, I hear this from people who single.
Oh yeah.
You know, like man,
I hear from them the most.
You know,
I hear from them the most. My uncle used to tell me, I've been single forever. He used to tell me, yeah, nephew, that's cool and everything. When you come home at the end of the night, you still got to cook and clean and you still got that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, yeah, I
don't care how successful you are. It is lonely coming home to a empty house.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you can hug your degrees at night, if you at the end of the day, you know, everybody needs somebody you ever put on this planet here. You know?
I need to get Uncle on here. Uncle's a character, man. I ain't gonna lie. You in the old school that been through a lot.
Yeah, man.
Been on drugs, had money, but he been in Oakland. He been in Oakland.
Oh, he been in Oakland over
80s and shit.
Oh yeah,
he really knows the heart of that shit. You know, it's gonna fall. He'll hit the height of that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I don't got a crazy story. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in some shit, but yeah, but
you see that? Been through some shit. came through
Oh
it,
yeah, oh yeah,
here to tell you
oh yeah.
not to do, and that's what I'm saying.
I'll tell you that he one of them ones that bounce, get him some shit, bounce again, get him some shit. He keep bouncing. I give him that. He might go down, but my dog going to next time you see him, damn uncle, god damn uncle, why you just can't stay like this? He like, hey nephew, I living my life.
There you go.
I had a hell of a life. I'm gonna keep living. I said, you know what? Live your life, uncle. I can't fault you for that. You know what I mean? Cause I like coming to you to hear some stories. That's it. Put me on game. So
But yeah, they got me available, man.
yeah, man,
good.
he good, man. But also, man, we're gonna start implementing some more segments, man. Like probably get into these reaction videos, like everybody doing. Cause we definitely got some stuff we can see on some. Now you already know, which we react to them in your barbershop all the dang on time. So you know how that is, man.
Yeah.
But
No, but that'd be cool, man. That'd
Yeah,
be good. Yeah, that'll be good.
and once again, I forgot to say at the beginning, if you need anything audio, visual, hit up Premium Plus Recordings,
Right here.
Sanctuary, and we got you, man. All good vibes. You ain't got to worry about nobody in your session, nobody in the studio while you're trying to record, or your audio or your video or your podcast or whatever. You ain't got to worry about that, man. Everything quality, premium, great customer service, man. We strive on customer service around here, man. So
You ain't got to worry about the executive producer.
oh yeah,
Answering your video, all of the videos, in your video. Come to Premium One, Premium Plus.
let you snippet. Hey, man, real, man. But sir, yeah, man. We gonna leave it right there, man. We be back again this
man.
with another video. But yeah, man, just stay down, man. Stay focused and focus on you and your family.
Yeah.
Man. That's all it is right now, man. We got another shit. This is just the first year of this shit.
That's it.
You got another 3. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
So, we just gotta stay down, man. We know how it is. It might not look like it, but this is the best thing for us.
That's right. It is.
You know what I
It
mean?
is. Well, it's not what they say. Medicine don't taste good, but it's good for you.
Good for you, yeah. Yeah.
Take that like
Yeah. But shit, until next time,
Yep.
man. Salute. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.